We are now joined by Mr. Sergio P. Mr. Ermotti is Group Chief Executive Officer of UBS AG and speaker at this year's Gallen Symposium. Thank you, Mr. Ermotti, for granting us some of your time. If I may start with the first question. In November 2012, you were appointed to your current position. Your bank is in the middle of drastically shrinking its investment banking division. What do you think will be the future of investment banking?
Well, I think that as we announced, what we do believe that the investment banking industry has a future, but is a future in which every bank has to really focus on what is good at, and most importantly, we have to understand what is a sustainable business model that helps clients to achieve their goals. And the second element, I would say, is clearly the new regulatory regimes are making it very clear which kind of businesses are financially sustainable.
Thank you. On March 3rd this year, 68% of Swiss population voted for the Abzocke-Initiative, the Fat Cow Initiative, which pleads for more transparency over top managers' salaries and its sanctions for excesses. What are potential outcomes for Swiss corporations?
Well, I don't think that it will change very much the dynamics of governance for listed companies. I think that we are currently already fulfilling most of the requirement of the MINDA initiatives. I think that our shareholders have all the transparency and information needed to make their decision. I think that eventually this will create more costs for pension funds, for much more administration that at the end of the day will be paid by the citizens and not by shareholders.
Okay. Besides the plenary session, Banking in the Age of Financial Repression and Public Hostility, you also hold a work session which is entitled How to Overcome the Trust Gap. What is your solution in how to rebuild the trust in the financial sector?
Well, first of all, I think that the banking system and bankers have to take responsibility for many aspects of what happened during the financial crisis, but I think it's time for other stakeholders to step in and take responsibility for what happened, particularly in this environment, which is crystal clear that this is no longer a financial crisis, it's a more systemic issue, and I think it's time to deviate from very populistic discussions about banks and the financial system being responsible and really look at the problems that we have in society and address them.
Mr. Ermotti, one final question. How far do Swiss banks suffer from an ongoing international regulation as a result of continuing cases of tax evasion? And is there a plan B on how to tackle these challenges?
Or actually, I think the Swiss banks have been tackling these issues for years. I think that the Swiss banking system is very, very advanced in putting a business model that is, favors tax conform environments. There is no really plan B other than that. I think that we have to continue to work in aligning Switzerland to international standards, and in which we will be able then for sure to compete on a level playing field.
Mr. Ermotti, thank you very much for the interview. Please enjoy your stay at the Gallen Symposium. Thank you.